Hello and welcome to another Headliners Upgrade video. I'm gonna stop calling it Headliners Upgrade since we're gonna be running out of them. So let's get into some FIFA action and let's see if we can make some coins because I really need to make some coins. Last week it was kind of a dead week in investing. I didn't do almost investing. So I need to make some coins because I've wasted quite a few with doing players and stuff like that. So let's start with the headliners, which for this week it's going to be only one, and it's going to be Kappa, under Kappa from Athletic Bilbao. They are in two in a row right now, so they're going to have two games. Like I said, with headliners we go in at two games one, and after they win the third game we wait maybe a day or two. When the hype is on the card, we sell right away. We don't wait for the first game. So Athletic Bilbao has two consecutive wins. The third game is going to be this Sunday. It's going to be a tough game against Atletico Madrid at home, and then their next game is going to come a week after that. It's going to be, I think, away to Eibar, which is going to be an easy game. So the tough game is going to be this third one. I believe at home Athletic is where Bilbao is going to be where their strength is at, and I think they have very good chances of winning that game. They're in a good form, and also because Atletico Madrid will have a game tomorrow, Wednesday, in the Champions League, which is going to be a tough game, facing Liverpool, of course, trying to hold on to that 1-0 victory from the first leg. So that's going to be a hard game for them, and I think that's going to be a small advantage to Bilbao. This card is now at about, I want to say 105, somewhere around there. If he gets, I believe, the 4 in a row, he will go to an 86. So it's a 2 ratings boost for this card, which is going to be massive. So it's a good chance to get some good profit because with 2 ratings boost, I believe this card is going to jump up really nice in the ratings. So at 105, I believe it's a good investment to go in this card at under 100,000. We'll see how it goes, but it looks like a good deal. There is some risk, but with no risk, there's no rewards. So that's going to be the only headliner card for this week. Now we have the Champions League return to action this week. We're going to have the second legs of the games. First, we're going to have Tottenham Spurs here facing Leipzig. They're going to be away in Germany, and they have lost their first game at home, I believe. So they're going to be in a tough spot to come back. The big card is going to be obviously Son here. His card was at about 1.5 million or something like that before the first game, and after they lost the first game, it's now at about 870,000. So it lost almost 50% of its value. But even at this price, I don't know if there is a lot of value into it. Maybe for me, I'd probably stay away. The same with Loris. He's at about 165, something like that. All these are PS4 prices. This card is going to be good for maybe under 150, 140, something like that. But there's a big risk because obviously, like I said, they need to come back in an away game in Germany. So I don't know how possible is that. The other game is going to be Valencia versus Atalanta. Valencia was horrible in the first game. Atalanta won 4-1 at home. So Valencia needs to do a lot of work today to come back. They need to score 3 goals and win 3-0 to advance. This vast card was 80k before the game was played. It dropped to 30k, obviously, because realistically there's some slim chances of them advancing, but you never know with these games, especially with Atalanta. Like I said, this is another team that is capable of the best and the worst week by week. So at under 30k, I think this card might be a good investment to go in. There might not be a lot of profit if they advance, but there won't be any huge losses, I believe, even if they don't advance. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to have 2 more games. One is going to be PSG versus Dortmund. Dortmund won the first game 2-1. So PSG is now at home. They need to win 1-0 at least. Dortmund is going to be fine with a draw or an away win. We'll see how possible that is. We have one player from PSG, which can be Marquinhos, and we have Sancho, which was really good for me in the first leg. I bought 2 or 3 at 200 and sold at 290, so I made quite some profit with these cards. I think that realistically PSG will probably advance through. They're going to win the game, but I think Dortmund has, with the addition of Haaland, has been showing a really, really good side the past few games. It's really hard to beat them. They're really competitive, really good offensively. So I think I want to go with the outsider and maybe invest tomorrow in 1 or 2 Sancho cards at, he's I think at 290. So I want to go in this card at about 275. If I can find it any lower, I probably will go into that. But that's just my personal preference. Between the two of them, realistically, probably PSG is going to be the safe bet. So if you want to go with Marquinhos, his price is going to be somewhere at 260. So you look for this card maybe at 235, 240 and under if you want to invest in this card. The other game is going to be Liverpool versus Atletico. Atletico has won the first game at home 1-0, so this time it's going to be in England. Liverpool at home. The odds are that Liverpool will score and advance through because they're really good at home, especially in Europe. But in the Premier League as well, their track record is amazing this year. So this Mane is about 930 or something like that, which is really overpriced for me. It's probably because a lot of people think that Liverpool will go a long way, and that's why this Mane card is holding its value. Because if you hold on to him and like Liverpool reach the finals, it will become like almost a team of the year card. So I don't know if there's any value in this card. There's only value if you believe that Liverpool will go a long way. So maybe this is a time for you to go into this card because it's probably going to be the lowest if Liverpool reach, the finals. So with that reason only, you can go in this card. On the other hand, Atletico has Thomas Partey that got the upgrade on the first game. He's at 130, somewhere around there. So this card is good to go in at 100k, but I don't see them being able to hold that 1-0 victory. I believe Liverpool probably scored like 2-3 goals tomorrow, something like that. So I don't think there's a good investment there. There's only a good investment, like I said, if you want to go into Mane, but only if you think he's going to go, Liverpool is going to advance, through the next stage as well, then that card will have value. But that's a long-term investment that I personally don't want to make. So that was it for the Champions League games. Thursday we have the return of the new Europa League games. These are going to be the new teams that face each other. We have a few cards that we can invest in Europa League, starting with the Diego Carlos versus Juan Jesus matchup, which is going to be Sevilla versus Roma. There's a lot of people that hold both of the cards. Unfortunately, only one will get the upgrade because they're facing each other, which is kind of sad. It would have been a lot better if they had different teams so they could both have a potential of getting upgraded. But as it stands, we have Sevilla versus Roma in the first leg on Thursday. I want to say that this year so far, Roma has been a better team, and they've been really good in their performance. On the other hand, Sevilla, kind of this and that. The first game is going to be at Spain, Sevilla at home. So obviously Sevilla will have the advantage there. But Juan Jesus, his price is at 100k. Now, I bought Juan Jesus, then their previous game, I bought him at 100k when he was an 84. And I sold him at 135 just before he got the upgrade. and now his price has dropped down to 100k again with the upgrade. So under 100k, I believe that this Juan Jesus is worth an investment. Like, I'll probably buy a couple of these on Thursday or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. The other game is going to be Rangers versus Bayer Leverkusen. The Kent fans, which is going to be me as well, are going to be hoping for Rangers to get another advance through to the next stage, so we can get this Kent to an 86. And if he gets an 86, I mean, this is going to be, what a card this is going to be. But if it doesn't, we have this Newly Wendell that's been downgraded from a UCL card to a Europa League card. Bayer Leverkusen has a very good side. I don't know how possible it is for them to get a result in their first leg, so I probably will look to maybe stay away in the first game. But his price is at 70k, I want to say 75k, something like that at the moment. So under 70k, I think it's a good price to buy him right now, or if you want to wait for the first game. But after the first game, because based on the result, the price will fluctuate a lot, so there might not be any room for profit. And the last card of the Europa League is going to be Jimenez, another card that I made some profit on their previous game. This time they're facing Olympiacos, Olympiacos being the team that eliminated Arsenal. Their first game is going to be away to Olympiacos in Greece. Like Arsenal got a, they got a result, I believe, in their first leg in Greece and lost the second game at home. So I believe it's something similar to what's going to happen now. I believe that Wolves can get a result. I don't know if it's going to be a win, maybe a draw away, but probably going to get a win at home, something like that. I believe this Jimenez will go through. The Wolves will go through with Olympiacos. So this card is now at 50k, I think. So if you want to get in on this card, it's going to be now, and the price is going to be somewhere under 47k, something like that, to get this Jimenez. For me, like I said, I like this Jimenez. I'll probably go through for the Europa League cards, and Juan Jesus under 100k, Jimenez under 47k. I'll probably go in on Sancho as well for tomorrow's games, and for today I'll probably go in on a few Vas at under 28, 27k, something like that. Sancho I'll look for under 270 or around that area. And for the headliner, I'll wait until Friday and go in on Kappa at under 100k or something like that. Under 100k. I think it's a good price. So this is going to be it for this week's live card investments. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.